Hey everyone, how are you guys? All right, so hey Only fans, this is Kina. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Only, and welcome to the Mint episode 16. Yay! We will be having a very special guest later on. So, first of all, thank you so much, guys, for watching us live. So a very quick updates from Only. We launched our Mustachio Marauders NFT public sale last June 10. If you want to check that out, just go to mustachioverse.com/marauders. That's MARAUDERS. Of course, we also launched our Mustachio Quest digital art gallery preview last June 21 at mustachio.quest. So if you try to beta test our game, you will be able to see our art gallery preview. You will be seeing the collections here at the Only Market, of course. So we also had our game night with OP Games last June 25, and it's actually our last day today, June 28th, for the game night with OP Games. So if you want to check that out, just follow us on Twitter at OnlyIO. And of course, our last target for the month, we have our game dev updates for Mustachio Quest on June 30. So watch out for that. So how are you guys? Say hi in the comments for especially for those who are watching us live right now. Say hi in the comments and let us know where you're from, where you're watching. We are live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. Hi Anton. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, and of course, if you haven't checked it out yet, we launched our first ever collection for our Only Market Artist Launchpad yesterday. And it's entitled Dreaded Shrooms. Of course, we will be interviewing our the creator behind Dreaded Shrooms later on. But before anything else, let us watch the preview of Dreaded Shrooms in 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you so much, KJ Neron, our marketing specialist, for that. He's working right now at the back end. And of course, it's time for us to introduce our very, very special guest. He is a digital artist since 2016 and now a full time digital artist and also a part time social media specialist and ads manager from Albay, the man behind Panda Noypi, and of course, the creator behind Dreaded Shrooms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce and welcome our our first artist for the Only Market Artist Launchpad, Panda Noypi. Say hi.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to all our viewers for this live um, presentation of our launching of the Shrooms. Thank you sa mga friends, my friends and my family who's watching right now. Hopefully, they're watching.
Yes,
Good
thank you
evening.
so much for that. Welcome to the Mint episode 16. It's your first time here at the
Yeah.
show. Would you mind introducing yourself? I feel like I haven't introduced you enough in that introduction.
Okay. Um, I'm Charlie, aka Panda Noypi or Panda Noypi. I reside in Daragalbay. I've been doing cartoons since my college days. I was a former cartoonist of UST Legazpi, head cartoonist. Then after that, I after graduating, I I decided to give up art for a while. Then I was back in 2016 doing some caricatures, and I've created my own comic strips. And that's when Panda Noypi was created, and I started doing strips and commissioned caricatures for friends and clients abroad, and also for local clients.
Wow, wow. Okay, that's amazing. That's really great to know. How did Panda Noypi start? You mentioned the parang you um you went on a hiatus for a few months, right? And then what
Years,
made
actually.
wow, okay, years. So like what made you come back to art?
uh, uh, Back then I felt like there was nothing for me when in the world of art. So uh, most of the people say that you can generate income from creating art. So um, and I actually never uh, gave up art, but I just learned a few things from other industries like digital marketing. So I became a blogger, a content writer for U.S. company, and learned SEO for 3 years. Then started social media in 2013 until 2020. But I quit my job last 2019 to become a full-time artist because um, my passion for art, uh, it was rejuvenated because a lot of friends were saying that I should continue and pursue this career because they believe in me. I have the talent, the unique, uh, and the creativity to produce unique pieces of art. Then they love my comics, so yeah. And there were a lot of clients uh, asking me for caricatures, cartoons. A lot of friends refer me to their friends and family. So it was fun and really enjoyed it again. I was fired up, hyped, and my passion is back. So Panda Noypi was born 2016.
Wow, what can I say? You have really amazing friends, a very supportive family too.
Hmm.
And a lot of people are actually saying there's no money in arts in this kind of industry, but you've actually proven them wrong. And now you're an NFT artist as well. You're exploring the integration of art and technology in NFTs with this new collection that you have. So we're quite curious. Where did your name Panda Noypi come from?
Um, Back in college, I've known my spirit animal is a panda. I Just like me, I am, or the panda. I am laid back, very laid back person, very jolly, happy go lucky, and I don't give a damn about people around, bad negative vibes. Just be happy, live the moment. And 2008, the movie Kung Fu Panda came out and became my favorite film of all time. And since then, I started collecting stuffed toys, shirts, socks with Panda. And uh, I was thinking about a character for my comics. I don't want to use my face or my caricature. So I created Pandang Noypi or Pinoy Panda. So that was the history behind the character or the name Panda Noypi.
Awesome. Everybody actually loves pandas. Who doesn't, right? That's
Yeah.
really, really cool to know. I would like to say hi to King Steph from UAE. He's watching right now from YouTube, and he actually says, "Hi, Panda, awesome art." Thank you so much for that, King
Thank
Steph.
you, Kings.
Yes, and our CTO Bernard is actually watching right now. And of course, Anton Oy actually asked, wow, years, you stopped for years, so he was quite curious about that. Yeah. And you mentioned about this Panda Noypi. How is your personality reflected in your work?
It's just like in the comics, my stories are based on everyday scenario of typical Filipino, or based from my own experiences. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. And can you also just describe your art style as, chill and laid back? Something similar to the characteristics of a panda, or similar to that?
Um, um, Not really, but my style was uh, it began when I was highly influenced by Paul Medina, Pugad Baboy. He likes bold stroke. So, but then a part of my work was influenced by Pugad Baboy. Then I developed my own strokes. Uh, it's more of a freestyle combined with um, other elements like the shading, etching, and stuff. So it's a combination of all the all the techniques I've learned from fine arts, and from the day to day learnings I put into my work for for my just for the works I do for clients, and for uh, the artworks I do for my free time.
Great, great. Pugat Baboy is a classic, especially here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that. How does digital art encourage your creative thinking?
F- for I think my main concern for for conceptualizing an idea, it's this dreaded shroom series. Um, it was I was researching and thinking about it for almost a year, and I was thinking of something that it's very unique and new to a new material for audiences or collectors. Then I stumbled upon this idea that I can combine mushrooms and the culture, the Rastafarian culture, the dreadlocks, the laid back lifestyle, the chill vibes, positive energy. Yeah.
Yes, your artworks really bring, represent that energy. We can see it just from, we can see the energy, we can feel it just by looking at it. It's amazing. So what creative process do you think excites you the most?
For this series, I think it's coming up with a character. What type of mushroom is complements this kind of character, and the most uh, I guess the best part of the process of doing this shrooms is, I think, giving life from sketch. Uh, my favorite part is the details, putting details and all the colors. in every character.
And how long do you think it took you to develop this kind of art style?
Uh, I think 2 years or 3 years, because 2 years ago I was just using my phone, a 7-inch smartphone, and a pen with a rubber. So it's hard. It was hard. It was hard creating digital drawings, but a client fortunately, gave me this iPad Pro so that I can produce and execute and produce more quality outputs. So this time uh, it was easy for me to do this to create my style, to translate my concepts into digital paintings now that I have the tools. But back then I was struggling, not really struggling, but it was hard. But it 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 takes a long time to create a high quality piece because I was just using a phone. It was hard. It's time consuming, but it's all worth it. A client saw the potential, so he gave me he gave me this tools to help me produce um, quality art pieces.
Awesome. And when you mentioned that you had to do your arts, create your artworks on a 7-inch phone, digital artists can relate to that. And apart from having a very supportive family and friends, you also have an amazing client base for them to actually believe in you and give you gifts like that. Amazing. So I'm curious about what area of the artwork do you put the most effort into?
Um, I think for this collection, it's the dreadlocks part, the hairs, but I really enjoy doing them because it. I think that it reveals the character with their locks. So I enjoy doing them, and at the same time, it takes a lot of hours to put the details in it.
Did you have to research the kinds of mushrooms or something like that?
Yes, so that like for the baby, I have to look for the cutest mushroom, the cutest one, the chubby mushroom, and I have to, you know, get the mushroom with the cutest name so that it complements the character. So I research not every. There's a there are hundreds of species of mushrooms. So I just got like 20, 15, 15, and oh no, just more than more or less 12 species. And I've searched on Google uh, mushrooms with dreadlocks. There's like 2 years ago, and I thought this was the big idea I was looking for: dreadlocks and mushrooms together, and you know, dreaded shrooms
Was
was
born.
created. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. When did you start creating this collection?
Um, During the start of I know 2020, 2020, 2021 January. I think I started like when we had a meeting with Isma and Bern. Yes, 2021. I was asking them if what's the better idea, what's the better concept. Is it I was thinking of pandemics, pandemics, Panda, Pandemics, and Dreaded Shrooms. And Isma and Bern, they like the Dreaded Shrooms. So I went for the Dreaded Shrooms. And I think it was the best decision I've made.
I think so too, yeah. Yeah, because without that we wouldn't be here right now for this
Mm.
collection. So I'm quite curious as well, like how did you plan, organize, and prioritize your work for this collection?
Um, I set a schedule for each character. Like I have to finish one at least for a week, and or I can, if I'm on a roll, I can do two characters in a week. But sometimes, we get occupied, and I was too busy with some things. So it depends on my mood, or if I have a lot of spare time, or if I think of a character that is interesting and I can include it on the collection, I immediately start sketching and thinking of what to to give. What name should I give this character? What clothes? What kind of, what country is he from or she from? Something like that.
Okay, did do you actually start with the mushroom, the sketch of the mushroom first before you add the threads?
Yeah, I start with the mushroom head, then the dreadlocks, the face, then the body. Yeah, upper from
All
head to foot.
right. Yeah, okay, so I'd love to go through each of the artwork in this collection. If you could give us like a little history about what made you draw this character, your inspiration behind each of them. We have this Brit Jill. The description says she's a spiritual seeker, constantly driven to fight for her advocacies, fair price on coffee and bagels, animal rights, and of course peace. Talking to flowers, birds, and sometimes the wind makes her feel deeply connected with the universe. Wow. Okay. Can you tell us more about this character? Like, what's the meaning? Is there a meaning behind the name? Um, I love that she's like a hippie, right? Can
Yeah,
you tell us more?
typical. Basically, Brit Jill is uh, a hippie from the '70s era. With,
Mm-hmm.
they're carefree. Um, they fight for peace and love, and they're so connected to to nature and to the people around them. And I think she's one of the best definitions of, uh, good vibe good vibration. So this she's a very positive mushroom, I can say. And she's I think she's one of the loveliest character from the collection, Britchell.
Awesome. And about Chumpy Buttons, am I saying that right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
So he was once pegged to be the next Master Chef Gordon, minus the grumpy and hyper attitude. His staff loves him given his friendliness and laid back demeanor. There is no heat in the kitchen. Well known food critics have recognized Buttons as one of the world's excellent chefs. His favorite food, surprisingly, is gummy bears. That's cute. Can you tell us more about Chumpy Buttons?
Chumpy buttons. It's like me when I'm in the kitchen, just trying to enjoy um, cooking food for my family, for my wife. There's no pressure. Like Chumpy buttons is the complete opposite of Chef Gordon. He's just relaxed. He just wants to. If he puts love in every dish he creates in the kitchen, and you know, because of if you put love on the dish you do, you create, then it's got to taste very good. Like
So you
stew.
also cook. That's a good fact to know. That's a good random fact that we know today. Right. Anton actually mentioned. He commented, Loki standing Jill, progressive shroom. Wow. Thank you for that, Anton. He loves Jill. Okay. And
Thank you.
our next is we have Koji Mello. Am I saying that right? Kogi?
Kogi. Kogi.
Oh, Kogi Mello. Okay, so the description says he's a football superstar and a legend in the making. He is the youngest player to ever win a Shroom Cup. Amazing. Along with the MVP award. Kogi has multiple endorsements on the side, including a lifetime multi-million dollar deal with Inoki brand. In his free time, he regularly visits the orphanage, a place he once called home, plays with the kids, and donates tons of stuff and money to the organization. Such an awesome guy. So wow, okay, this gives me a lot of humble and kind vibes with Kogi. Can you tell us more about this character?
He's the representation of our athletes nowadays that came from who came from humble beginnings, like from zero, and they've worked hard to get to what they are now, like this what they're the stardom they're enjoying, the the money, and despite all that, they stay humble, and they give back to the community where they came from. So there's a lot of there's a lot of athletes like Kogi in our in the sports industry. So he's uh it, Kogi was influenced by these athletes. uh I think most of them I'm an NBA fan, but uh most of the athletes that gives back and stay humble is coming from the football community, like Kogi. And I think it's from Brazil, one of the best
Oh,
countries to ever produce football players.
awesome. Do you also play sports, Panda Noypi?
Yeah, I play basketball most most like 3 times a week.
Awesome. I actually saw that you participated in this marathon just this week. It's so nice to know that you're staying active.
Yeah.
And To Johan from Facebook made a side comment from our buttons. Um, he said about Shopee buttons, if you put love, he loves it. If you put love in your dishes, it makes it more delicious. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
that, for that comment. Yes. And of course, we have um, our next, in our collection, we have Death Cap Shablo. Shablo is a big time smuggler of the good and not as bad as one may think because it's all organic. He doesn't want to hurt anyone, just get out of his way and it's all cool. He loves watching football and dreams of owning a team soon. Wow, owning the team. Wow, that's incredible. He played the sport too when he was young, but he sucked at it. A big chunk of his earnings goes to his family and the community. Roomba dancing is his main hobby and better yet his passion. So you really can't judge the book by its cover, right?
Yeah.
For Red Cap Shablo. Can you tell us more about this
Sh-
this
Uh,
character?
Shablo was highly influenced by Pablo Escobar, but not not the Shablo is the good side of uh, Pablo. Uh, I don't know. I can't say he's he he's that is that of a nice person, a mushroom, but he's helping out the family, the community, and he doesn't use violence. Just stay off the way, and it's all good. Um, yeah, Shablo, one of the the guys you love to hate on this collection. And he's cool. He's cool. He hasn't done or killed anyone so far.
So far, yeah, we're all good vibes in here.
Hmm.
Shablo looks really cool in this outfit, you know,
Hmm.
red top and those glasses.
He's always
And
ready to dance.
uh, Roomba. Okay. And our next in our collection is Daniel Trafson. Am I saying that right?
Yes, yes, correct.
Daniel.
Daniel
Daniel.
Truffs.
Okay. So the description says multiple championships, MVPs, all-star selections makes Daniel the face of the NBA, the world's most popular and high-level basketball stage. He is projected to become the first billionaire athlete even before hanging up his sneakers. Still alleged bachelor, always hanging out with famous people and rumored to have dated several celebrities all at the same time. What a life! Okay, can you tell us more about this character?
He's like the LeBron James or Michael Jordan in the mushroom world. So all you can say is sana all. Sana all, Danielle.
Yeah, the legend bachelor, and I love the sneakers too. It's shining.
Hmm. So he
Okay,
is
awesome.
a very gifted mushroom.
And it really takes practice to be this awesome for
Yeah.
this mushroom. Yeah,
Hmm.
awesome. Thank you so much for that, Panda. Of course, we also have Wancho. He's a very friendly guy and a familiar face in the neighborhood. He is now in his 40s, living with his mom. Not completely a bum since he works part time doing the neighbor's lawn and pool once in a while. Juan Shaw loves hanging out with his younger friends, often takes out lots of fast food rather than booze, and one of the best decisions he makes every single day. So hip hops and Latin music is his jam and would instantly creep walks his way to the tunes and dance his heart out. Wow, that's so cool with his um he looks like he's actually having fun with his fries and his burger.
Hmm.
Can you tell us more about this character?
He's half American and Chicano. He, he the human in our world. He's from I think California, and he's typical guy in his 40s without just uh, without a regular job, just having some sidelines, doing uh, dirty jobs for the neighbors. But he's a cool guy to hang out with. So the younger guys look up to him for uh, for advice regarding life and love and other stuff that he may be a you might say he's uneducated, but what he learned from his old days, a lot of younger people will learn a lot from his experiences, and mistakes of whether what decisions to make when you face dilemmas or uh, you face decisions in life that that's pretty hard to you know, to decide.
So I love that there's actually a story behind each character, and you made them history. You've created history for each of them. Okay, thank you so much. What mushroom inspired Wancho?
One show is not he's a wait. I'm gonna check my list. Where is
Sure,
he?
sure.
One
I
show.
forget to ask the what kind of mushroom each character is. We have this comment from our CTO Bernard. His favorite is She Namiko. She and Namiko, right? They're
The
just
twins.
yes, it's his favorite. They're just so cute playing with their phones. He said. Okay. Hi again,
uh,
everyone watching. Okay.
Good evening, guys. Um, one show is he's a the common shiitake mushroom.
Oh, okay, okay, awesome. All right, and our next in line for this collection we have Kilian Rusula. This captain spends years on board with his crew, eagerly searching for promising wonderlands abundant in resources and treasures. His hands are complete, by the way, only uses his hook to scratch his back and nose, and most of the time for getting his laundry off the clothesline. That's quite a comedy. So, can you tell us more about this? Yeah, about this character.
Um, Rasula is uh, the mushroom itself. The name of the mushroom, Killian. Killian is I think uh, I got that from I I forgot Killian the where I got that name. Sorry, but Rasula is the typical pirate that explores the oceans just to find treasures and and um, yeah, terrorize. I don't think he wants to terrorize. He just wants to get as much as treasure as he wants. That's all. He's a cool
I
guy.
Yeah, he looks awesome. I actually searched the mushroom, and he has that head of that mushroom Rusula,
Yes.
and it looks like a cap
Uh.
for this captain. Okay, awesome. All right. We have our next in line. We have Lil Scabber, the only infant who was born on the second day of February 2022 at exactly 2:22 a.m. Wow. What a universe. Deemed as the wonder baby who can bring tremendous luck, Scabber was awarded sponsorships from several companies and even offered contracts to be the endorser of their brands. She now weighs a whopping 9 kilos. A big boss baby indeed. Wow, he's so cute. Can you tell us more about Lil Scabber?
um, I got the inspiration from my friend's baby who was born February 2nd, but not the exact. I know. Yes, it was exactly the same birthday as Scabber. So I uh, I was thinking of naming him. His name was Oscar, but I gave him Scabber instead because Scabber was the species for his mushroom head. But it's my friend's baby was the inspiration for this. But
Oh, how
Scabber
cute.
Scabber is a boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a girl. I think. I mean,
Oh.
it's a girl. My friend's baby is a boy, but I just made him a girl. Made Scabber a girl, so that the balance for the collection is okay. There's um, fair enough girls, women, and men from the collection.
Oh, that's so cute. And what a great memorabilia for that, for your friend's baby Oscar. Awesome. Okay, we have this next artwork from the Dreaded Shrooms collection. Melehun Ahe. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to properly
Melahune
pronounce.
ahe.
Melehune Ahe. So
Oh,
he's a sweet, soft-spoken boss boy or cook in a local diner in Kauai by day. I'm not sure if I pronounced that properly.
that's
With
Hawaii.
Kauai. And when nighttime comes, Melehune is a crowd darling store when he plays his song at a bar and grill owned by his good friends. Surely a gentle giant with the voice of an angel, he spends his days off by the beach with a couple of six packs, ukulele, and a boogie board. Can you tell us more about this character?
Yeah, he is my personal favorite from the collection. Uh, it tells, it reflects a little bit, no, more of um, more of my character. As you know, I love to play, I love to sing, play the guitar, but he's using a ukulele since he's living in the Hawaii version of the mushroom world, and he's a laid back person, uh, just like me, and he just wants to chill. I also love the beach. Um, Sometimes I do surf, but not that often. So, but what I really do in the beach is just chill, have some beers, and play music. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm pretty much like Melahune.
Okay, incredible. And you're quite talented for an artist. You're already an artist. You play instruments like guitar, and you can also surf.
No,
Wow.
not a pro, but I tried.
Yeah, right. Okay, thank you so much for that. And next we have Mary Bolger. And this time he is a pro surfer from down south. He thrills himself by surfing with great white sharks and gigantic waves. He dropped out from high school because he hated math, joined competitions, and surfed his way to stardom at the age of 15. He currently lives in a luxurious RV bus with his supermodel girlfriend and Kune Kune giraffe pig pet named Bacon. What an irony that he has a pig named Bacon. Can you tell us more about this character?
But he's one. I hate his character because he's living the life. He's pretty good at surfing, and he's a happy-go-lucky person. He just want to drive around or uh, explore the continent on his RV, and he's the guy everyone should envy the lifestyle he has. He's enjoying, but he's a pretty talented guy, a mushroom that you know a pro surfer during his very uh, tender age of 14. Tama ba?
15.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
15,
15.
15.
Okay, and he is living the life. He has a supermodel girlfriend. Wow. And the RV bus. I want that. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that. We also have Moshli Aria. This lady is a sensational vlogger slash influencer slash supermodel slash actress and a multiple brand ambassador and a vegan advocate. Okay, she's living the life as well. She gets
Yeah.
deeply emotional when someone brings up animal cruelty. She urges her followers and fans to go for organic food, fabric, organic cosmetics, etc. She has dated a few known celebrities and but she still stayed single for some time now to make time for her yoga sessions and 33 dog pets. Mushli Arya sounds like a leading lady of a movie, right? Can you tell us
Yes.
more about this character?
She's the it girl, the you know the the woman of every man's dream, but too bad she's into yoga, and she's got 30 plus pet dogs, so no time for love. But I admire her for being a animal rights advocate, and she pushes everyone to
I actually love that each of this.
to
Hello. Okay.
Kins are
Okay.
back.
Okay. I actually love that each character has a history. And this is the kind of woman, Aria, the kind of mushroom woman that every woman is actually dreaming to be. Like, I love that
Hmm.
she's taking care of herself and she's prioritizing herself over anything else.
True.
Yeah, so that's amazing.
Independent.
Yes, very independent, and he's got the dogs. Okay, next character would be Musta Morel, believed to have harnessed the power of the universe. This ultimate guru is determined to eliminate all the negative energy from the Shrooms world. He knows every spell known to wizardry and magic. This shroom is very spiritual. Despite his all-knowing and powerful status quo, he remains down to earth and shares magical stories to kids, life and love lessons, and plenty of jokes too. He's married to 87 women and counting without using any love spell on them. Now I can understand if he's married to 87 women with that charm, right? Can you tell us more
Yeah.
about Musta Morel?
Yeah. Morel. Um, that's his. The mushroom head. If you can search it on Google, that's the uh, exact mushroom on his head. The exact the species. So it was this one was very difficult to draw, but I had fun doing this, and um, the white dreadlocks and the beard, facial hair. This is one of my favorite, and his background, his history is very what do you call this? Very wild and very interesting. Having 87, 80 plus wives without using love spell. Um, he's the love guru, the OG love guru. I like this guy. He kind of I think um, I got the influence just a little from an inspiration from Morgan Freeman. This guy. I,
Ooh,
I
I love Morgan Freeman.
I was imagining his voice, the voice if he's speaking or if Master Morel has if he can speak, his voice will be like Morgan Freeman's voice.
That's great. I actually love that it's complicated to draw. I searched about this morel mushroom. They look incredible. They look wonderful and
Hmm. And they're
enchanted.
delicious. Yeah, enchanted.
They look enchanted. That's the word that I'm looking for. Okay, thank you so much for that. We also have Portia Bello,
Mm-mm.
a devoted church person and the leader of its choir group. She is a pure soprano who can effortlessly nail the 10th octave. She brings life and fireworks to church activities with her singing prowess, luring churchgoers from the community and outside to attend services regularly. She definitely loves singing and also buckets of fried chicken. I can't relate to the singing part, but I can relate to the love of fried chicken. So, can you tell us more about this character?
uh, the, she's the Destiny's Child version of the Mushroom World, like Beyonce. Started as, she went to church and sang her way to stardom. Started with church services. Uh, uh, Parang yun. That's where I got the inspiration for this Portia Bello. Very good singer, a belter. When they sing in the church, like the most active, the most high pitched uh, singer. That's her. That's Portia.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So I also want to ask some few more questions about this collection. Um, how does the dreaded shrooms differ from your previous artworks?
Uh,
I think there's an echo.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. I thought that there was an echo. Can you tell us like the difference between the dreaded shrooms collection from your other previous artworks?
Um, Mostly I just most of the pieces I do are all cartoons and caricatures of clients and uh, my comic strips on my Facebook page. So this one is a very special one, very unique collection that I've put my effort with. I've I've invested my time, and you know this one was, I can say this is very special because uh, I was so inspired doing this because knowing that there I was there was a chance that I could be featured on I could be featured as an artist for Only, and now it came true. So I I've put my heart doing this. It differs a lot. This collection means a lot to me because this is big one of the biggest opportunities I've had. So all of this the styles, the techniques are there are new elements I've put in. Um, uh, the strokes, the everything is every each one of them is very created very special because uh, there was a I was very thrilled doing them and so excited, so hyped, and I felt blessed doing this, guys, from the start. Even before I was guaranteed I was going to be featured as an artist for Only. So now it came true. This is the so far the best collection, the best pieces I've made um, in my whole career as an artist.
We love that you're really enjoying, creating these artworks for this collection as much as we enjoy seeing them visually, you know. And of course, for this dreaded shroom collection, which work do you most enjoy doing? You mentioned that your favorite, personal favorite is Melehune Ahe, but is there any character in this collection that you loved doing the most, creating the most?
Musta Morel, my favorite. When it comes to doing it, executing, giving the details and what kind of colors, the shades to combine, then yeah, he's perfect for me. My personal favorite. No, the best uh piece with the most fun process is Masta Morel.
I also love Master Morel and his character, his history, the 87 women that he's married into. So thank you for that. And you mentioned that he's actually also the most challenging to draw, which makes
Mm-hmm.
sense that he's your favorite, and he's the one that you enjoyed working on the
Mm-mm.
most.
Yeah.
And of course, there are seven more shrooms in our dreaded shrooms collection. But for those who are watching right now, you can go check it out at only that market. And go on. This is the first collection that we launched in our artist launchpad. So go check it out. And can you tell us more about? You mentioned that you've been doing caricature for the last how many years? And the first holders or the first owners of each artwork of this collection, the Dreaded Shrooms, will also get a custom caricature by Panda Noypi as a
Yes,
gift.
sir.
Yes. And if you see that little face, we have our CEO, Isma, in there as our model for this caricature. We love we love that caricature portrait. Of course, may I know what can we look forward to in the coming months from you?
um, I was planning to brainstorm um, and create another set. But um, if um, if this dreaded shrooms um, turns out to be successful, I can. There's a lot of characters waiting in line to be drawn to be created. So I guess whether these guys, these shrooms, um, are sold soon or sooner or later. I'll start with a volume two. I guess I'm gonna start with it since
We're very
I've lined up.
excited for that. And can we also see us collaborating on our upcoming Mustachio NFT game, Play and Earn game soon?
Yes.
Awesome. We're very thrilled to know that there's a possibility of us collaborating on the game. I would love to see this dreaded shrooms in the game, as
Mm-hmm.
3D characters as well. Okay, thank you so much for that, Panda Noypi. Would you like to promote anything or let us know where we can follow you here on social media?
Okay. You can visit my page Panda Noypi on Facebook and on IG. Same username Panda underscore Noypi. And what else? That's the only accounts I have. Um, You can read my comic strips. You will enjoy them. Typical Filipino scenario, typical Filipino stories, with a touch of you know, I cannot say it's too funny, but it will entertain you. I've had like 90 strips so far, and some other special some other special uh, pieces on the page. So please do visit, like, follow, and enjoy.
Yes. Thank you so much, Panda Noypi, for gracing us your presence here at the Mint episode 16 today. Thank you so much. We're so happy to have you here on the show. Thank you so much for your
Thank you,
time.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you. And okay. And of course, if you want to check out the Dreaded Shrooms collection, it's now available on our Only Market Artist Launchpad at Only That Market. So you can check it out. And of course, you can also read more about this I mean about the Only Market Artist Launchpad at Only That Market slash Launchpad. And you can join our Discord communities of Only and Mustachioverse at only.io/Discord and mustachioverse.com/Discord for more for to build more rapport with the community. And we also take suggestions on our upcoming collections in there. So see you there. And of course, follow us on Facebook and our social media, only.io on Instagram and only.io on Twitter. And of course, join the VIP list for more exclusive updates about Only and Mustachioverse. So I guess that's it for our The Mint episode 16. This is Kina, the Chief Marketing Officer of Only, and we are The Mint. Bye.